EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in the Hoosier State at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Here's Matt Gay ready to get this one started. Off we go from downtown Indianapolis. Velus Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And he'll take this across the 30 to about the 32. Third and 5. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's going to be caught by Gray. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
A second down throw for Goff. It is caught left side by St. Brown. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Hey, lift. Hey, 76.
Williams in motion. From the gun on third down, it's Goff. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. A big one there on third down, good for 26 yards.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Throwing on second down. Goff. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on third down. Williams in motion. On third down, they'll set up to throw. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. 17 yards on that play. First down, Detroit.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been their passing game to get this game started, and that last one results in a first down.
Goff to throw on first down. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Colts have got it. Any turnover down here hurts, Greg. These feel even worse because you have the reception. Looks like you're going to gain yardage. And then the fumble and the turnover, the defense takes the ball.
And they got exactly what they wanted out of the pass play, Mike. They're able to make the completion, but now as the ball carrier, you cannot be thinking, oh, I have to score, get it in the end zone. You still have to protect the ball. He doesn't. The ball gets knocked free, and the defense creates a huge turnover.
Right to the air is Richardson. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. He completes this one to Mallory. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield, even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Buffalo 18. Take over.
From the gun, Richardson. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. You think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
He'll get that one to Taylor, complete. Down to the 10, and he will get into the end zone. Jonathan Taylor, touchdown Colts. His 12th touchdown of the year. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Colts will take a 7-0 lead. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
On second down, Goff. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
A tough spot here. Third and long. From the gun, it's Goff. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. And he got all of this one. Headed for the sideline. Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. Go.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Here we go. Set.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains. The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking 1st down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
He'll bring this to the 40. That's good enough to move those chains. It's a 1st down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing here is Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. We are through 1. It's the Colts out to the early lead. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Now a give, but here comes a reverse.
I think at this point, Mike, he doesn't care whether they hand it to him, throw it to him. He just wants to be the guy with the ball in his hand when his team needs a big play, and he came through there with a big 1st.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Goff gives it to Gibbs. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Now, Goff. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Value three, value three.
Goff. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half, putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
They'll go for it. Here's Goff. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down, but this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
And what a start to this drive. A little bit of everything. First, you get the explosive pass to start it out, and then you follow it up on the ground, picking up good yardage. The ability to weave back and forth as a play caller, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable? And
that's over the middle and intercepted. Past midfield. Still on the move. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Lions. And the defense finds the end zone. Great work inside by the linebacker, who takes it back the other way for the touchdown.
Yeah, and he just never saw the linebacker in the middle of the field, Mike, and the quarterback was locked in on his receiver, and once that ball came out of his hand, I think he wanted it back.
Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Lions will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. Here's Richardson. In trouble, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
60.
Throwing is Richardson. Now a shot here, deep middle. He's got it. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
That's good for a Colts. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Lightning 18. Take go.
His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing, Richardson. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
And he'll get this up to about the 28. Here's a 2nd and 6. Throwing, Goff. Now, deep shot for Amon-Ra. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
Open man, that's Alec Pierce. Down inside the 25-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
A loss of 6 brings up 2nd and 16 at the 30-yard.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
From the gun on 3rd down. That's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
A big loss on the play.
Matt Gay on now for the Colts field goal try. This officially a 58-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. And the score remains tied at 7.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nick Cross.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. The Lions call their first timeout.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
18, Rattler, 18. Here we go, here we go.
Here's Richardson. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This is away, and it's a very good kick. Angled toward the sideline. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll come back to Indianapolis after this. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Goff in the pistol. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 40-yard line. Goff to St. Brown for a big one. 37 yards. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Hey, 5.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. It is caught left side by St. Brown. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard.
2 for 1.
To throw is Goff. He's got the 1st down and more than that. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter. So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
That's caught by Gibbs. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And the Lions are going to have first and goal as the tackle's made at about the 5-yard line.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
We're good. We're good.
Goff to throw. Oh, man, wide open. He's got it. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Richardson. It's out wide. They're trying the tight end screen. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. From the gun, Richardson. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. The Colts will signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Throwing now on 3rd and long. That one complete to Pierce. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
With the score, Lions 14, Colts 7.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. Pass right side to Downs. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. On 2nd down, Richardson. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a 1st-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
Goff to throw on 1st down. Hit as he threw it, and the pass is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Goff. Now a pass deep for St. Brown. That is hard. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Here's Gibbs. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. Gray brought in motion. And he'll take it on in. Danny Gray. Touchdown, Lions. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will take a 21-7 lead.
To kick off for the Lions.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Richardson will give it to Taylor. Room up the sideline at the 45. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
That's good for a Colts.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. Down the sideline, past the 40. He is just gashing the defense right now. 17 more yards with that one. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Downs goes in motion. They'll go again here with Taylor. And the D closes quickly. He stopped after a gain of a yard. Brian Branch in on the tackle.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
He completes this one to Mallory.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. And that is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. They'll wind up giving the ball over on downs.
Turnover on down.
Go.
On 1st down, it's Goff. That's over the middle, taken in by Laporta. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
4 now. Hard ball, hard ball. 4 now. Hey, kill. Hey,
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll go right back to Laporta. And he will score. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds. You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Terrion Arnold.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of his defense.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
They hand it to Gibbs. Finding space at the 15. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal. They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And that is not going to work out as planned. Maybe a tough spot to try to run a play like that. Either way, it's blown up back behind the line of scrimmage.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Goff. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
At the 34-yard line.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And that'll be knocked down. It's incomplete, but it might not matter. Let's check on this penalty. Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell. And the Lions have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
Working free downfield, it is Williams. It's a gain there of 26 yards. On the ground, this is Gibbs. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Julian Blackman comes up from the safety spot to bring him down. Here's 2nd and 9. To throw is Goff. He's got it at about the 8. And he'll be taken down.
Really nice throw downfield on that conversion. Brings up a new set of downs. And defensively, Mike, this feels like desperation mode. If you allow them to finish this drive with a touchdown, this game feels all but over.
A run on 1st and goal. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So backed up now to the 8-yard line. It's 3rd and goal. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Lions. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Richardson to throw. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
And at this point in the game, trailing by this much, you're just trying to get something positive going. And even if it doesn't alter the outcome of this week's game, Mike, you're trying to build on some things that you can take into next week's practice, build off of and learn from, and hopefully carry it into next week's game to hopefully have a lot better performance, especially here offensively.
Richardson operating from the pistol. To the left side and taken in by Downs.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
A second down throw for Richardson. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Brian Branch to the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Detroit. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their second pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6, but to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Give up the middle to Taylor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. From the gun, Richardson. That one into the hands of Downs. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. On first down, it's Richardson. He'll take a deep shot for Downs. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit, and after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
A terrific run there. He's finally taken down at the 25-yard line.
And this is how you just keep wearing down a defense. You find yourself with a pretty big lead. Now can they just lean on this run game the rest of the way and close this game out with a win?
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7. Goff to throw. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down. They'll run with Gibbs. He'll get this forward. No signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1. One more time. They try Gibbs. And this time, he's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Richardson to throw it here on first down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Ennis Rakestraw. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Well, they had a big hole to climb out of, and now it is even bigger. Greg, the defense was waiting for it, feasts on it, and they get to celebrate with a pick 6.
Well, a very fitting way for this one to come to an end here, Mike. This has been a completely dominant defensive performance. This pick 6 here in the 4th quarter ends what has been a total runaway.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Throwing is Richardson. Oh, he puts another ball up for grabs, and this one's also intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and